Hey guys, it's me Chris here, and today we're going to be doing a video on some of the things I take with me when I'm doing some photography. So without any further ado guys, let's get started. Alright guys, the first thing that I take, and the main thing that I take when I'm doing my photography, is obviously my camera. Now I've got this recording right now, so I can't actually show you guys it in my hands, but this is the Canon EOS 700D. This is a very nice camera itself. It's not a full frame camera, so it doesn't provide the best quality results, but definitely for what I need, it's absolutely incredible. I've got a very nice price point, which is obviously in my favour. Right now I'm only using a 18 to 55mm kit lens, which does the job, but obviously it doesn't give you the best results. I'm currently looking at the 24 to 105mm L lens, which does look very nice indeed. I think that's around £400, so I might invest to that in the near future. So the next object that I take with me, if I'm doing a little bit of videography, I guess you could say, would be my light just above it. Now this is the Yongnuo YN160S. Now this is really nice light. It just literally clips on the top there, and yeah, it works really nicely. So what I'm going to do now is actually turn that light off so you guys can see a huge difference with the light off, and just see how this light actually does make my videos come alive, and without it the quality would be really quite bad. So yeah, let's go ahead and turn it off. Alright guys, so I've now turned the light off, and as you can see, things are very dark. So yeah, it's just a very small light, like I said, well, it says in the name 160, so it's 160 of small LEDs, and it really is small. You can carry it around in a bag or anything like that. So it's a must-have for any dark scenes, or especially photography, videography guys. Like I said, for something like this is one of the main things, once again, that I need in order to create amazing results. Right, that's better, gosh. Anyway, so the next object or thing that I take with me guys has to be a spare lens cap. Now they're prone to being lost, so you should always carry one around with you. I have actually got a UV filter on mine, so it doesn't really matter too much if that got damaged, but it's not always nice to have one. Obviously you don't want to damage your lens or the contacts or anything like that. The next thing I take is obviously a spare battery. You never know when the battery might fail or anything like that, and obviously if the battery goes dead, you do need to pop another one in, so that's a must-have. You can pick these up on eBay for around £2.99. They're not official, but they work very well for the price point that they're at. Next thing I take has to be a 50mm prime. Now this isn't the top range one, this is just a 1.8 guys, and yeah, the 1.8 stands for aperture, so it's got a very high aperture, which is f1.8. Now aperture works as, if it's higher, it's actually a lower value. For if you're not a photographer, you might not know that. But yeah, it's a very nice lens if you're looking for something that's going to get you incredible results at a very budget price point. The downsides with this lens has to be the autofocus, which is absolutely terrible. I wouldn't even use it. I think with photos in some instances you can kind of use it, but what I tend to do, especially for something like this, is use the autofocus. It takes about, realistically, around 15 seconds to actually focus, and then as soon as it's focused, I'll go ahead and switch it to manual, so I know I've got a nice focus and it's not going to be very loud in the background, because if you have got this in autofocus, it is extremely loud as well, and it's always pulling in and pulling out, so I don't recommend that for any video work. But if you do have it in manual focus, it is a very nice lens. So yeah, I'll put everything in the description below guys, so you can check it out. The next thing I have has to be my Yongnuo, what is this? This is the YN565EX speedlight flash. This is very nice. Once again, it's at a very budget price point compared to like some of the Canon ones and things like that. And in fact, I'm doing an event this weekend, so I'll be able to test this out. I think I'm doing a lunchtime kind of event thing, so yeah, it's always nice to have a flash because it just illuminates your object in a much more nicer fashion, and yeah, it kind of stands the image out, I guess you could say, and especially if you're in a darker scene or anything like that, or an indoor area, this is a must-have, guys, for optimum results. I mean, there is the ones obviously on the camera, but it doesn't really provide the results that I need and that I have to deliver. So yeah, that's a must-have, guys. And yeah, the next thing that I take around with me pretty much everywhere is my laptop, guys. Now this is the Sony Vaio laptop. It's very nice, has an Intel Core quad-core i5 processor. I think it's just it's not incredible to something like this down here, which is obviously my PC, which I use for pretty much all my video work and things like that. But if I'm on the move and I have to, you know, for instance, Photoshop something, or actually video work, because I used to use this in my main machine, you see, so yeah, I could actually use that for video work on the go. Nothing too like massive or incredible, or especially not long duration clips, because it might not be able to handle those, or visual effects or anything like that. But yeah, just on the road, and when I need to just quickly do something, that is the perfect way to go. So to carry all of this stuff, I have to use this, guys. Now this is the Lemaitre Computer 250 backpack. Now I've had this, let me think now, probably about 4 months, something like that, and it's a very nice backpack. I really do like it, guys. I've done a first impressions video, so you can go ahead and check that out in the description below when I got it. And yeah, it's really nice, has a lot of nice material around the entire bag. You can see here at the back you've got like a nice breathing area. And one thing I do really like about this is when I'm traveling, for instance, in the airport or anything like that, it has actually got like a sleeve bit here, so you can pop this through the top of your case, and then you haven't got to worry about carrying your bag because it's like built like slots into your case. So that's really nice, and it's got lots of pockets there for everything I need, and like, you know, there's everything I need in there. And also a very special feature with this one has to be that you can put your camera in it, and that's something that I really do need, and something that persuaded me to buy this backpack. So you can see here that we've got an area, and I can just pop my camera in here with a 50mm prime, and yeah, that fits in there really nicely and keeps it separate from everywhere else, so it's protected and obviously not going to get damaged as easily. You can never stop it from getting damaged completely, but obviously with that extra protection, that's really nice. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. There is probably a few things I've missed out, for instance, just chargers, oh, microphones, something else that I use, but this is basically based on photography, really. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Once again, if you did, hopefully you can go ahead and drop it a big like. That's always highly appreciated. And if you did like this, go ahead and comment as well, because I'd like to interact with you guys. It's really nice to do so. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll catch all of you in the next one.